After much fan rage, we now have a moment of truth on whether or not this movie is good or not. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a remake or reboot, whatever you want to call it. It's a retelling of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is based off of a comic from the early 80s, and then it was a cartoon, and then they made 3 live-action movies. One was good, one was mediocre, the other one was a complete train wreck. And then in the early 2000s, they made another cartoon again, and then they made a shitty CGI movie. And then Nickelodeon acquired the rights to the Turtles, and now we have a new Ninja Turtle cartoon that is airing on Nickelodeon right now. And since Nickelodeon is owned by Paramount thought to themselves, let's make a new Ninja Turtle movie. Now this movie has a lot to prove because this movie has been trying to get made for a while now and they kept going through changes. The 3 biggest things behind it is Michael Bay producing. He's not directing, he is producing. But when the world found out that Michael Bay is producing the Ninja Turtles movie, the whole world went like, "Oh my god, Michael Bay is directing a new Ninja Turtles movie?" No, he's not directing, he's just producing. Producing? Still, he's going to ruin it like he ruined the Transformers movies. OMG, Michael Bay is ruining my childhood. Shut your mouth. Although I will admit, Michael Bay, even though he's producing, his fingers are still in it though. And then at a point, the Turtles were supposed to be aliens, and then the whole world, including myself to a certain degree, was like, "The aliens are turtles? Oh my god, Michael Bay is ruining my childhood, just like I told you! Oh my god, he's ruining my childhood!" Then after all the fan rage, the whole aliens idea was scrapped. Then Megan Fox was cast as April O'Neil, and then the whole world, including myself, was like, "OMG, Megan Fox is a terrible actress. She is not good to play April O'Neil. Why does Michael Bay keep raping my childhood left and right? OMG!" Okay, first of all, to all the die-hard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans out there that are saying that Michael Bay is going to ruin it, dude, the concept is about 4 talking mutated turtles that are named after Italian Renaissance artists that are trained by a sensei that is a mutated talking rat. They eat pizza and they fight a villain that's named after a kitchen utensil. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were ridiculous way before Michael Bay got his hands on it. But as for the movie, was it good? I won't say it was perfect, but at the same time it was better than what I expected it to be. Like, first off, here are the positives. I thought they captured the essence of what the Turtles are in their humor. Like, seriously, the Turtles are really the best part of the whole movie. First act of the movie, it was all about the human characters, but then after that first act, the second and the third act was all about the Turtles. But Michelangelo, he was probably the funniest turtle out of all of them, and he was the best part of the movie. The action in the second act was just awesome. Like, the whole scene of them being on the ice mountain or whatever, like it was just some of the best action I've seen all year. They even gave Splinter more to do in this movie than he has in any other movie. I felt in this movie, they really did a good job at balancing out the Turtles and the human characters. Honestly, I like Megan Fox in this movie than I do in any other movie, like the Transformers movies, for example. The best way I can describe her is that Megan Fox was in this movie to what Shia LaBeouf was in the Transformers movies. Because, like, we all know that Megan Fox, she was in the Transformers movies and she was just that character who's like, eh. But in the Ninja Turtles movie, they gave Megan Fox more to do. The climax of this movie was so much like The Amazing Spider-Man. Like, the plot of the villains of what they were trying to accomplish was so much similar to The Amazing Spider-Man that it was highly noticeable. And speaking of the villains, like, I liked Shredder in the movie, but at the same time, he was kind of like Malekith from Thor: The Dark World. He was like that villain that is cool, but you don't see him as much of a threat. And honestly, I don't have no problem with them changing Shredder's suit, from changing it to the classic Shredder to like some mech robot suit or whatever. And no, he's not played by William Fichtner. William Fichtner is a completely different character. He's just number 2 to Shredder. And honestly, I like William Fichtner as the villain a lot more than Shredder, and that's kind of saying much. And then some of the human characters in the movie, like Will Arnett as Fern, it was funny or whatever. Like, his character could have been played by anybody, is what I'm saying. Whoopi Goldberg, she actually had a cool role in this movie, and she was actually funny. My last negative I have is the voice casting. Like, Johnny Knoxville plays the voice of Leonardo. Now, first to that, I was like, is that really going to work? My thing about voice acting is they get well-known actors to play the voices of characters, and then when you hear them, you don't hear the character, you hear the person playing the voice of the character. But with Johnny Knoxville, I never got the impression that I was hearing Johnny Knoxville's voice in Leonardo. So points for that. But Splinter, who's voiced by Tony Shalhoub, I could definitely hear Tony Shalhoub in Splinter. Like, he did not do anything to change his voice at all. Every time Splinter talked, I just heard Tony Shalhoub talking. But he still kicked ass in the movie, though. Ultimately, this movie is really fun, but in the end, it's really tailored towards kids. Though the adults can enjoy this movie as well, because I remember when I saw this movie in the theaters, most of the adults were cheering and laughing most of the time. The Turtles were the best part of the movie. Megan Fox, she's not perfect, but she was passable in this movie. The action in this film was great. I will give the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a C+. For not perfect, but still likable. Quick side note, I also saw this movie in 3D, and I thought they utilized the 3D well in this movie. That's it for the day. You like what you see? Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel. The links are in the description below. And be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. And be sure to check out my website. Peace.